right, guys. Welcome to back to another episode of GeoGuessr. In this episode, I'm doing a dumb test. Basically, I had some recording issues, so it didn't work. But yeah, basically, here we go. Here's the video. So I'm gonna do it as I'm watching my screen recording. It's a dumb test, so it should be pretty easy. And here we go. So I'm looking around. Let's see the palm trees. And it seems like America, as I'm seeing some English. And if I turn around just enough, I'll see the big hint. There we go. Santa Monica Yacht Harbor, sport fishing. And it took me a little bit of time to find out where exactly I was, because I could see the Ferris wheel and the boardwalk in the background. I've never been to Santa Monica, or I have been to Santa Monica, but I just haven't been to the boardwalk. We went to like a mall. I went to a mall once, like just up the road from here. So I couldn't really figure out where exactly I was. So then in a second, I look around and find the crossroads. I'm sorry again for my voice. I'm sick. Don't really know what I have at this point. I don't think I have a fever or anything. I just kind of think I have like some swollen tonsils or something. I'm thinking maybe it's tonsillitis. Anyway, I know you don't want to hear about that. But I'm filming this on the day I'm set to release it. It's 1 a.m. right now. Hopefully gonna post it around 4 o'clock like I usually do. All right, so I got pretty close. So this one, kind of middle of nowhere. Again, I wasn't really thinking it was the U.S. until I saw an American flag. Didn't know what this girl was taking a picture of, so I looked over in that direction. I think around this point, I had a feeling it was the Four Corners Monument, or whatever they call it, museum in the U.S., which is where 4 different states meet, I think, perfectly in a perpendicular sense. Honestly, doesn't seem like there's a lot of security around here. And I can see Arizona, New Mexico, what else? Utah and Colorado, I think it is. I mean, it's pretty easy to find on a map. You just look at where the 4 corners are. And I see Four Corners Monument. And I just guessed wherever the main road led into. And boom, I was very close, got a perfect score. And this one, I really struggled with. I didn't recognize any of the lettering or language, so I thought I might be in trouble. Seems like a nice area. I still don't know. It turned out to be Monaco, and I was by some major casino, I guess. Never been to Monaco. I never really heard of Monaco. When I was looking on a map, it seemed like it was its own country, which I didn't realize. I don't know if it's part of France or not, or if it is its own country, but yeah, I see Monte Carlo Casino, and I know I was in Monaco, so again, I had really no idea of where it was. I can't even tell you where Monaco was on a map before I looked it up, and luckily I was able to see that I was touching France. I lost it a little bit when I zoomed in, so I had to zoom back out and then back in again. I've been to France once in my life, but it was only to Paris, so I'm not familiar with any of this area at all. And when I did go to Paris, I was like 4 or 5, so I don't really remember anything of that trip, unfortunately. And decided I would just guess there. And as always, I'm not using the paid version. I'm using the free version. So here's a little ad that is unavoidable. So I got 1 point off because I was 323 yards away, which seems a little, I don't know. I feel like I should have gotten full credit for that. All right, this one, I knew it was Russia just because I've seen countless images of this building. I think they've all been some cartoons I've seen of it. I can't tell you what it was called. I tried finding like some plaque or something that could have been in English that could have helped me out. So I tried looking around the building. It's a pretty cool building because you don't really see buildings in that architecture anywhere else in the world, at least, I don't believe. Or at least I'm not familiar with. It's a pretty cool building. So at this point, I just kind of guess. I didn't think it was St. Petersburg, so I just tried to guess Moscow. I didn't know where in Moscow, but I was right. It was in Moscow. And I was 932 yards from the location, and I was 3 points off of a perfect score, and the location is St. Basil's Cathedral. All right, this one was a little tricky. Streatham Station, I have no idea what that is. I was getting some London vibes, especially because of that Wimbledon bus. But the American Express thing on the bottom threw me off a little bit. I've only been to London once, and that was the same time I went to Paris. I was super young, so I don't remember any of it. So most of my knowledge of London, at least the landscape and what it looks like, primarily comes from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Shout out Ubisoft. I was thinking maybe it was the London Bridge, but I know that there's just so many bridges. I saw the London Eye, Millennium Pier. Didn't know what that meant. Thought maybe that was I've heard of the London Eye. I think it's a pretty new thing. Forgive me if I'm wrong or mistaken, but I was thinking that was the Ferris wheel. And so eventually I just guessed around top of London Bridge. Yeah, again, I really had no idea. I knew that building was famous, though. That's why I circled it there. And I couldn't find anywhere on the map that showed a Ferris wheel. So I guessed on top of the London Bridge. Any second now. And I think at this point, I just decide I'm going to guess London Bridge. Come on. All right, there we go. And got a new badge. I was 1.5 miles, so pretty far. And I missed 8 points from getting a perfect score. So it was the Westminster Bridge, which is close to Palace of Westminster. So overall, I got 24,988 out of a possible 25,000 perfect score. I was a little bummed because it was such a short video. But again, I'm sick, so it probably doesn't make sense for me to strain my voice any more than I already have. I did pretty good. I was 12 points off of a perfect score. I was 2.3 miles away from my overall destination, and it took only 8 minutes and 40 something seconds. And at this point, I think I realized I hadn't recorded a single thing. But as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.